Assassin's Creed Project Hexe was recently revealed in a teaser trailer from Ubisoft Forward. The teaser was full of symbolism and coded messages. Today, we're going to go through each section of the image and reveal the hidden messages within. As the camera pans down, we see a dark forest scene with a fire glowing in the background and a wicker symbol of the assassins suspended by a rope. The trailer then ends with a backdrop of symbols and writing appearing behind the assassin symbol. I was immediately intrigued by all of this, because it all seemed familiar to me, and I began to research it. Here's what I found. The first thing that stood out to me was the title itself, Hexe. Hexe is a Germanic word for witch, and seeing this further confirmed my suspicions about the remainder of the symbols and symbolism hidden within the final image of the teaser. A lot of people were initially speculating that it was the Theban alphabet commonly used in witchcraft, but upon closer inspection, it appears to be very close to the alphabet of the Magi. There are a few characters that aren't quite right, but they were easy enough to sort out, and upon doing so, we reveal the outer ring to read. Wir arbeiten im dem Dunkel, dem nichts zu dienen. Remembering that Hexe is German for witch gives us the final key to the puzzle. And when translating from German to English, we're left with, we work in the dark to serve the light, which is the last line of the Assassin's Creed oath.
The wisdom of our creed is revealed through these words. We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
Now things get a little more complicated as we enter within the circle. Not only do we have more letters to decode, but there is also an additional clue in the symbol created by the lines within the circle. Many sources that I saw were calling the symbol created by the lines a pentagram or pentacle. These are common symbols in witchcraft and occultism, typically used as a representation of the craft and as symbols of protection. While this is the obvious symbolism based solely on the primary lines of the image, it fails to take into account the assassin symbol, which finishes out the image to create an octogram. The octogram has a wide range of symbolism, but based on my research, it seems that the most relevant variations of the symbolism come from the Book of Solomon and the Wiccan tradition. In the Book of Solomon, the symbol of the octogram is known as the seventh seal of Solomon and contains various written characters, which is very similar to the way the teaser trailer lays things out. The seventh seal of Solomon has two meanings, the first being to bring defeat and destruction upon an enemy, and the second meaning of the symbol being to confuse, which is extremely fitting since the teaser was meant to generate far more questions than answers. In the Wiccan, as well as in other witchcraft and pagan traditions, the octogram represents the wheel of the year, with each point designated for the various seasonal holidays celebrated in those traditions. Including this makes a lot of sense to me, from not only the perspective of relating to witchcraft, but also from the perspective of time and seasons. It makes me think that this game will cover a broad spectrum of time, giving us a wide range of exploration and story to explore. But let's go back to the script within the circle. When we translate the characters using our handy Magi translation page, we're left with a rather confusing jumble of letters, until we think back to the symbol of the octogram, which breaks up the image into sections that we can more easily decipher to get the following words: Mephisto, Rache, and house. These can be translated and arranged to form the sentence, Mephisto, avenge our house, with house also being interpreted as family, which sounds a lot like some form of summoning with the intention of vengeance against one that wronged the family. Based on all of this information together, we're looking at a late 1600s, early 1700s setting during the witch hunts that took place across Germany. We'll likely see a wide range of cities and iconic natural landscapes, along with a deeply compelling story with new features and abilities never before seen within an Assassin's Creed game. I'm extremely excited for Hexe, and I can't wait for more reveals and trailers giving us further details on what to expect from this game. What are your thoughts? Are you excited for Hexe? And the big question, do you think the assassin in Hexe will come from a family of witches? Or do you think the assassin will be hunting the witches? Let me know in the comments section. Before you go, take a second to hit that like button. It really helps the channel and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching.